for being at the Life Matters Today 5th anniversary celebration. Because of you, this will be the ultimate networking event, and we are so happy that you are here. Tonight we have some networking with a purpose, and Dr. B is going to explain that.
There's no sense in networking if you're not going to make the proper connection. Before I leave here tonight, I guarantee that there will be at least two people that I will connect with that will change my life. You have the opportunity to make this night the best night of your life. And I challenge you to do it on purpose, live life to the fullest, and continue to be productive.
One of our musicians for tonight is the Ben Franklin Band, and Ben Franklin is an artist, a writer, a singer, a musician, and a producer. He has written and produced for Grammy Award-winning production teams such as Babyface, Rodney Jerkins, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, and the Avila Brothers. His music has been featured in movies and television shows, and he has worked with artists like Estelle, Raphael Sadiq, Usher, Christina Milian, Heather Headley, and David Banner. Hi, I am Latricia Woods, and I am here at Life Matters Today's 5th anniversary celebration, and I am here with our guest.
I'm Linda Walton with Achieving My Purpose, I'm President and CEO.
Achieving My Purpose, that sounds like a perfect company to be here tonight, because this is a night where we are asking people to connect their passion and their purpose. So Linda, what do you expect to get out of tonight's event?
Just networking with people. I know Roslyn from a previous life. We have a lot of things in common. We're interested in women and helping them achieve their purpose, and so I'm here to support her.
So tell us a little bit about Achieving My Purpose.
Very good. It is a nonprofit focusing on women 18 to 35, and the idea is to empower them to embrace their destiny, and whatever we can do from support, from mentoring, role models, the like, in order to support them.
Is everybody enjoying the great food from Chef Bobby? We are here with the woman of the night, Roslyn Williams, founder of Life Matters Today. She is celebrating 5 glorious years of putting together a show that brought together your passion, your purpose, your drive, your motivation, your inspiration. Every week on Mondays from 4 to 5, you can tune in and get inspired by Life Matters Today. So tonight, she is bringing all of her audience, her supporters, her guests together in a 5-year celebration. So how does this night feel for you?
Oh my goodness, I'm just so excited. I'm elated. I'm happy to be here, and I'm glad this night finally came to fruition. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for weeks, for months, for this night to take place, and I am so happy to be here. I'm honored to be here by so many people that have supported me over the years. I'm honored to have friends and family in my presence. I'm just so excited. You know, I've been wondering for years, what was I going to do for my 5-year anniversary? How was I going to celebrate it? And I wanted this big party or celebration. And God spoke to me and said, you're going to have a networking event where you can bring people together and help them to collaborate and support each other in the community. And then also, you're going to bring charities together and support charities and pour into these charities, especially the 2 charities, Alzheimer's and diabetes, because my father, I took care of him for 10 years and he had Alzheimer's and diabetes. So it's near and dear to my heart. And also orphans. I'm preparing to go on a missionary trip to Kenya in March. So I'll be interviewing people over there, and I'm just so excited about that because that's part of Life Matters broadcast, and we're expanding to television. So many things are happening, and I'm just excited for this night to finally come to fruition.
In Maricopa County alone, 60,000 people have been diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. It's the 4th leading cause of death in Arizona. This is the only one of the top 10 diseases that you can die from that has no cure, no way to slow it down, and no way to prevent it. We provide support for over 10,000 families every single year. So please be generous, open up your wallets, All of our programs and services are absolutely free.
29.1 million Americans have diabetes. 700,000 Arizonans have diabetes. What we do is we raise funds for research, for advocacy, and for programs to change lives.
We believe in that day when ultimately diabetes no longer exists. And we will not stop until we stop diabetes.
The STARS Foundation is a nonprofit 501c3 that originated out of Nashville, Tennessee.
Hi, this is Cliff Feldman, STARS Foundation. Sonia's whole life has been transformed because now she has a door that she can lock at night. We're going to start with agriculture and job creation and give her a life that will really transform the misery she was in to the happiness that she could have. We need your help. We need to build 200 houses to transform this community.
This documentary is going to change the trajectory of kidney disease. It'll educate and empower the public to take their health seriously and to take the necessary precautions. If kidney disease does occur, life isn't over.
Abraham Lincoln said, "It is not the number of years in your life that matters. It's the life in your years that matters." I have a duty and responsibility to myself, my family, and my God to do what's right, to live and to survive.
This is going to be a big project. We're taking this nationwide. We have doctors at Wake Forest, U of A, and other parts of the country. So your funds will make a huge difference for us in producing this documentary.
So this is just an exciting night. I'm telling you, we're having some fun.
We're having a great time.
Yes.
And you have a great authors corner over here.
Absolutely.
5 authors are featured this night. So how did you decide to incorporate that into tonight's celebration?
Well, I love books. I love reading. And knowledge is power. And I have an author's corner on my website. I often have authors coming on my show. And so I thought, this would be a good chance to have authors to come out and showcase their books. There's so many authors in the Valley, and there's so many gifted and talented people that want to tell their story. So I thought this would be a perfect platform to network and meet people who may have an interest in their particular book.
One of our featured authors, we were able to feature 5 amazing authors that are in the Valley. And so tell us who you are. Tell us a little bit about your book.
Okay, absolutely. My name is Sierra Range. I'm the CEO of Limitless Living LLC. It's an empowerment brand for individuals and women to recognize their true purpose. And I help women create profit-based products using their purpose and their passion. My book, To Dance in the Rain, is a 31-day devotional, and it talks about overcoming opposition, recognizing life resistance, tapping into natural talent to live a life of purpose. So it's all about tapping into that power within and using that to overcome life's challenges and to understand that after the rain ceases, the sun shines and beautiful things begin to bloom.
So if somebody's not here tonight but they wanted to get more information on your book, how would they find out?
You can find me at www.sierrarange.com. That is my website. My book is also available at fairbypublishing.com and livelovelimitless.shopify.
We're here with Charisse Airb, and she is another one of our featured authors at tonight's Life Matters Today 5th anniversary celebration event. So Charisse, tell me a little bit about your book.
Absolutely. So it's Whole Women Win, Unleashing the Winner from Within. And it has 9 dynamic messages to women, really helping us understand why we need to take care of our total self, spiritual, intellectually, mentally, socially, emotionally. It takes the whole package for us to be our very best self and unleash the winner from within.
Okay, sounds great. So if people are not here tonight, and why you're not here tonight, I'm not sure, but we'll deal with that in another segment. But if you're not here tonight, where you should be, how can they get a copy of your book?
They can go to my website, pwen.org, or you can also purchase it on Amazon. You can purchase it Barnes & Noble. It's on all of the book websites.
We are here at the Life Matters Today 5-year anniversary event, and with me, I have author Michael Castle to tell us a little bit about your book, True Hollywood Story.
Well, this book is about the story of a young man growing up in the inner city of New York, battling with kidney failure and being a success. Went on to work on Wall Street for 20 years despite kidney failure.
Now, do you have a personal experience with kidney failure and kidney disease?
I do. I've been through 3 kidney transplants. Most people won't make it through one, so I consider myself a blessing to be a blessing to others.
Amazing. And so I'm sure a little bit of your journey is featured in this book, right?
It is. It is. There's a section dedicated to dialysis and dialysis patients.
Now, one of the organizations that we're supporting tonight is the 1 in 9 project to benefit the Kidney Foundation. Are you working with that as well?
I am actually a part of that documentary.
So we have with us Terrence and Erica Cheatham. And tell us a little bit about your book.
Well, basically, this book speaks in detail about the conflict between basically the outer life and the inner conflict that we have. A lot of times you see people, they seem to be winning outwardly, but they don't have that reality inwardly. So the book is really a guide that teaches you how to walk through the process of gaining the mastery over your inner life, the stage where winning the battle counts, so to speak.
Well, why don't we show everybody the cover of the book and tell everybody the name of it?
The name of the book is Gaining the Victory Over Your Thought Life.
So what made you decide to write a book?
Well, after 12 years of pastoring internationally and domestically, it became a burden for me to see so many people in church in particular, all over the world, but in church, where we're supposed to have the victory. They were struggling. And on the outside, I would see they seemed to have joy. They seemed to be getting the promotion on the job. But inside, there was a demotion in their thinking that was affecting their outer life. And I began to see that there was a struggle for many of them because what they were living out in public, they couldn't make happen for them in private. And so the burden, I actually sat on this for a while, learning some things, matriculating through my own process. And I feel the Lord led me to write this book because how can you set a prisoner free if you don't have the keys?
And with me is author Adele Hewitt, and she has penned the book Shadow in the Mirror. So tell us a little bit about Shadow in the Mirror.
Well, Shadow in the Mirror is about a woman who has DID, which is multiple personality disorder. And her alternate personality has been out for 10 years. And when she comes back into herself again, she finds out she has a husband and 2 children. And the husband is someone that she was in love with years ago. And her alternate personality ends up marrying him. Now, what happens is that the story it weaves a beautiful love story about love and forgiveness.
Very, very intriguing. So, I do. Let's see. Have you signed this over to somebody? Okay, let me show. Okay, so we're going to be talking about how I can purchase this in a little bit.
You can go on Amazon.com, Barnes & Noble, Goodreads. It's online everywhere.
Thank you for sharing this great book with us. And we hope you continue to sell more books and get your wishes granted. We are here with another one of our featured authors, Reverend James Nyima. Did I get it right this time? Yes. Yeah, okay, great. And so tell us a little bit about the books that you have with us tonight.
Well, the first book is called Where is God? It deals with the issue of finding the place of God in our society. And it deals with the harsh issues, the things that make people want to cry, the things that make people get confused and they say, oh my gosh, why did this happen? The things that trouble us, those are the things we try to answer. For example, you will wonder, in our world that is so full of abortion rights, then there are women who are suffering from infertility. You will think it will be easy for the 2 groups to just, swap. Those who want the kids have them, those who don't want them, they don't have them. But interestingly, all these things are real in our society and they affect people from injustice to death to sicknesses and many different issues that are addressed in this book. And if these issues are not dealt with, for those who are believers, Christians, it will cause them to leave the church and it will cause them to turn their backs on God.
So tell us a little bit about Born to Take Charge.
Well, Born to Take Charge is about leadership, purpose, and discovery. In as much as we have the right to be asking, where is God in this world, the truth is that God is not missing. God is here and He has placed us in charge. If we begin to take charge of our lives, understand who we are, and begin to work on our purpose, it will help us to reach our destiny. A lot of people are lost in between because they don't know who they are and they don't know what their purpose in life is. If we learn to discover our purpose and begin to live in that, we will begin to experience a life of abundance. Even as Roslyn has said, that this talks about life matters, talks about living a life of abundance. You can't live a life of abundance if you don't know your purpose and if you don't know how to reach your destiny. So this book is about leadership, purpose, and discovery.
So how can we get copies of Born to Take Charge and Where is God?
Well, all these books are online on Amazon, but they are also at Barnes & Noble. And they are also at my website, jamesnyema.com.
And so if they wanted to get an autographed copy, how would they do that?
Then they just go to my website or find me on Facebook. I'm everywhere.
You're everywhere. Okay. And so now you have it. You can find the Reverend everywhere, including Facebook, and he will help you discover your purpose, help you with your leadership, your destiny, and also to find your walk with God. So thank you so much for being here, Reverend.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, you picked a beautiful night. The weather is absolutely perfect. A beautiful venue.
Thank you.
And so we're about to let you go meet all your guests
All right.
who are dying to talk to you tonight. But just one last question. We're celebrating 5 years. What's on the horizon for Life Matters Today for the next 5 years?
I'm expanding to television. We are taking our, we've been taping here in Arizona. We're going to be taping in other states, and we're going to be taping in Kenya. March the 4th, I go to Kenya. So we're expanding to television, and I'm so excited about that.
And we are excited for you, and
Thank
we
you.
will be excited to take that journey with you.
Absolutely.
So
Thank you.
We are going to join the celebration. Thank you again, Roslyn, for having this amazing vision and this amazing event.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Life matters for every boy and girl, yeah. Life matters all across the world, yeah.
Now, I've been on air for 5 years, my 5-year anniversary, and I'm going to tell you, it has not been easy. I want to say thank you. This young man here, he's my intern for 4 years. Dylan, I want to thank all of my partners. Frank, thank you so much for your presence. Thank you for being here. I have platinum partners here. I have sponsors. Thank you to my sponsors, my advertisers. I really, really appreciate you. You guys keep me afloat and you keep me going. Thank you so much.
Life matters for every boy and girl, yeah. Life matters all across the world, yeah. So life matters, yeah. Every boy and girl, yeah. Life matters.